Hello, everybody. Welcome back. It's JudiciousFire, and I am here with a new talent in Castle Clash. New talent is Vampiric Grail. This video, we're going to look at what Vampiric Grail does, and we're also going to discuss which heroes it might be best on. Please hit the subscribe button. Let's keep talent studies like this going. Vampiric Grail at level 10. It's a blend of War God. It's a blend of Berserk and a blend of Life Drain, all rolled into one. I'd like to look at the difference between this Life Drain effect and an actual Life Drain. Let's take a look at what this does. It recovers health equal to 100% of the hero's attack every time the hero does a basic attack. It won't work on skill activations. It'll only work on the basic attacks like Anubis punching, but not the 100 heroes damage from his skill activation. Let's jump to the crest or insignia. I have a level 10 life drain. It restores 25% of your HP with each attack. So 25% of your hero's health gets restored every time there's a basic attack. It won't be working on those skill activations. So that's a substantial heal. The more health that your hero has in terms of a health pool, the greater that heal will be. This talent has no damage reduction. That is a negative. Without damage reduction in this game, heroes without a damage cap can get the classic one-shot. I think a Sacred Light Insignia would give you the much needed damage reduction as well as a larger health pool. So you can actually soak these heals up and use them, again contributing to greater effective health. I think that a hero that has built-in damage reduction, like a Rosaline, would be very, very effective with this. And with her already internalized healing process through skill, it's just going to make her do healing, basic attack, and skill activation. It would be a very, very nice combination. I think primary candidates, though, are going to be Zephyrica and Dovekeeper. These are two heroes that have a sturdy, consistent damage cap. And because of that, this provides more of a survival effect. It's not a huge attack bonus. It's not a huge attack speed bonus. And in some cases, in certain game modes, that might not even matter. It's that health. So if you are into doing base damage through the use of maybe like a Doom Balloon, this would be a wonderful talent to have on like a Dovekeeper with a Doom Balloon. And then maybe you pair it up with like a survival or maybe a healing ritual enchantment and be able to keep that healing process going on somebody with a sturdy damage cap. In this case, I have it with Berserker. Berserker has no damage cap. He's a guy that's going to go out pretty quickly without any kind of damage reduction. So I would probably put a Sacred Light of some kind on this guy. I want to show the difference between the two. Let's see how he performs with like the full health setup and then with a little bit of damage reduction. All right, let's see Berserker. I have Miss Magic along simply to cancel the Warden. I have no pet on Berserker. This is now his full healing setup with the Vampiric Grail as well as a Life Drain 10. He already died once. You can see the towers really just taking him out. And that's the ability to continuously heal on basic attacks and to get a double healing process. Let's try it with a Sacred Light. Alright, level 10 Vampiric Grail, level 10 Sacred Light. No pet, no Warden. You see him just getting pummeled by all these towers. He's got a Medusa smashing him. And watch his health bar. The all heal Zerker was long dead by this time. his health bar maintains relatively consistent amount due to the damage reduction that he receives from Sacred Light. And it's giving him that more effective health. This is designed to illustrate that. Right, here's another illustration. I'm taking on Mitris's base. I'm using a Dove Keeper with Vampiric Grail. I'm just testing for her healing ability. She has no pet. She has no insignia. Just the talent. And we're looking at for the green number. And we're seeing 64703. 64703. Let's give her an insignia and increase her attack ability and see how that affects her healing process. And you can see we're getting very small numbers because she's immediately healing to full. But I've seen numbers as high, I just saw 72,000. Looks like 72,000 seems to be the number that does occasionally repeat. And we can now also illustrate the difference between this and a life drain. Life drain would be 25% of her total health with each successful attack. That is a basic attack. Yeah, I'm waiting for her. We're almost 2 minutes into this battle. I'm waiting for her to get to a point where I'm able to see what the max health is. She just keeps healing and healing. I believe the highest number that I've seen so far has been around 91,000. So we've taken a huge leap by putting this pet that increased her attack ability. But any damage that she receives, she immediately heals it back up again. Let's go out and let's do some attacks. I will take on Paul's base. Paul, one of our top players and highest might players, and is going to have one heck of a base defense. I want you to see that. I want you to see one of the downfalls of this particular talent. Look at the Boreal Fox proc that poor Dove Keeper is in right now. Because of that, she is frozen and she is unable to perform an attack. Look at her health bar. She's getting 0 heals. So she went from massive healing earlier to now 0 healing and standing there like a dunce with her health pool draining away. If it was Cosmo, it would be the same thing, and she would just stand there until she's finally killed. So this does not have reliability in terms of health. You really have to use it in specific circumstances and be very careful. So if you're using this to increase your chances of, say, doom ballooning a base in a Guild Wars, I would be very mindful that it can be taken away. Its ability can be taken away based on all of the conditions that are affecting our heroes these days. You've got to perform successful attacks. Okay, now taking on M-Cry's base. One of our top players, one of our top might players. And we're seeing Dove just get shredded due to her inability to successfully perform attacks. That is the downfall of this talent. While it does give a relatively decent attack and a relatively decent attack speed boost, the entire healing process behind it is based on your ability to perform these attacks while under conditions. Okay, you gotta search. We now have a Doom Balloon on Dove. And we have to search for a base that isn't going to put her in a state where she's unable to attack. And we're able to do that here on this base. Now we have a Paralyzer, we have a Freezer, we have a Damage Cap Defeater, we have another Paralyzer. Probably better to go toward, I'm going to go on this side. And let's see how she does. Now we're not looking to do hero damage, And we're not looking even for Dove to do damage on buildings. We're looking for Doom Balloon to do damage. And we're looking for Dove to have a effective healing process so she can keep alive in battle. You see that she does take damage, that there are times that she's not able to attack due to the lava, the Levanica skill, but she is able to continually keep healing. You just have to pick it out. Now, she wouldn't be good against, as you saw on the prior bases, if there were any other combination of heroes, she would be in real trouble. Vampiric Grail, I think that it, for me as a player, violates one of the fundamental rules that I try to remind myself of every day that I'm building heroes. And that is to pick the one thing that my hero does best and make all of my choices designed to make that one thing even better. Dove is a hero killer. She can rain down a strike on somebody's head better than anybody in this game. It would be better to have an unholy pact on her where she's able to do that to an even higher degree of expertise. Right now we have a Dove that gets a little attack speed boost, a little bit of a healing process if she's able to successfully attack. So what we have now is a Dove that kind of sits in the corner with a Doom Balloon doing base damage and not hero killing. So it would be best to stay away from generalist kind of things that make our heroes just average at a lot of different things, and to look to build expert heroes. Bring them together on a team of 6, and now you have a team of experts. That's where you're able to run the full spectrum, and you've got a team that can't be beaten. So this is really geared toward, I think, more of a defensive posture, timing people out, and smashing up buildings as being a carrier more so for Doom Balloon. I hope the game is treating you well. I hope that you are enjoying the new update, and I hope that you continue to enjoy your clashing. All right, everybody, I'll see you. Bye-bye.